Happy Halloween! Hello, guys, and welcome to our Halloween video. Um, yeah, this is all about my Halloween costume because, as everyone knows, this is the most stressful time of year. Fuck Christmas presents, fuck taxes. It is anyway. Halloween costumes, guys. Halloween costumes is where it's at. Halloween costumes, is what's stressful. It I have a fear of it. Like, it terrifies me. And I spend so much time worried and worried and worried, only to usually be quite disappointed and not take one picture. And even when I'm not that disappointed, I still don't take any pictures. This year, we're not doing that. Because this year, we're not going to be disappointed because we thought about it ahead of time. We're going to be super sick and cool. All right, girls? Okay. So, guys, this year, my Halloween costume is knight. I'm thinking like Joan of Arc, that sort of like vibe. Very chainmail, silver. Um, I've done a couple of things. I'm like making it mostly from scratch. I don't really want to buy anything if I don't have to. I did buy, I will say, some pair of shorts off Vinted that were silver, and size M in 2003 is very different to a size M nowadays. Um, to be fair, I'm like a size ML anyway, but they didn't fit, and I looked like I was wearing a little baby diaper, so I'm not wearing that. But I'm like in between whether I lean into more of like shorts. I have this silver top, so I'm thinking that and some shorts, or I have this lovely blue baby blue dress, and I could go as more of like a princess knight. You know what I mean? So I'm in between the two. But what I know I'm gonna do is some sort of like safety pin chainmail. So I'll show you what I've done so far. So far, I've done sort of the headpiece. I'm also thinking of doing some shoulder, depends on how long the headpiece ends up being, and then some more around the hip. For the hip, I'm thinking that's if I wear like a mini skirt and I'll just put the like silver, the chainmail thingy over it. So it's like, I don't have to go for a silver. I don't have to buy silver shorts basically. I can just wear the mini skirt and just like, that's the silver part. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me show you the headpiece first. This is what I've made so far. It does not look good like this, but I put it on. Also, I don't have a mirror with me, so I don't know if this looks silly right now, but I promise it'll look good at the end. But I'm gonna have like my hair down, and it's just gonna kind of sit over my hair. So the sides are like this sort of like crisscross, and then I'm just gonna let them dangle for the rest of it. If I don't like the dangle at the end, I will just add the crisscross. That's fine. But I quite like the sort of idea of like that being this different sort of pattern, and then the rest sort of just cascading, kind of like hair. Um, yeah. So I've got the head. I've got this thing here as well. I'll probably pin it in to my hair. I've got like puny little safety pins connecting the both sides of the top, so I'll probably pin those down and then let the rest just kind of do what it has to do. That is currently what the Halloween like outfit is looking like. I've also half made a little like sword, just carry that around with me, and then I have to plan the outfit. But I think the outfit will come together once I've done the rest of the piece. You know what I mean? Like once I've done the headpiece and stuff, the outfit will shape a bit better. Is what I'm hoping for. And then coat, no clue. Shoes, again, no clue. It kind of depends on what I wear. But yeah, pretty exciting. I think it'll be fun. Um, my actual plans for Halloween are kind of up in the air. We're doing a little prees at ours, but I think like 8 people are coming, and then we're gonna do a night. But like everyone's got different like plans, different ideas, so I don't know what the night is actually gonna end up looking like. But I'm pretty excited. I think it should be good. I feel like there's less pressure on this Halloween, which is nice. I feel like there's usually so much pressure on it. It really stresses me out, and I just can't deal with it. So I'm just like, this isn't even fun anymore. But tonight, like this, not tonight. It's literally next week. But Halloween will be good. Let's get back to making this beautiful beautiful headpiece. So you can see I'm like changing the lengths a little bit. They're quite big at the top and then like going smaller at the bottom. It's nothing to do with the fact that I've run out of large ones, and it was always my artistic choice to do this. For sure. But also, yeah, the lengthwise. Okay, so lengthwise, I'm not too sure because I kind of feel like if this is really long, I'll just let it sit over my shoulders and I won't need to do across the shoulder. But also, I feel like some sort of a cross. I don't know. I think it'd look quite good. If anything, I'll do the head and I'll do the hips and I'll see how much I've got left. So I feel like the hips is going to be. It's going to take more than I think I'm going to need. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And then I'm also thinking maybe wearing like some sort of fabric lace or something like headband type of thing underneath. But I'll see once I've like washed my hair and put this on. I'll see how I feel about it over my like curls, and then I'll decide on how I'm going to actually end up doing the look. Worst comes to worst, I straighten my hair. I think that could be quite fun. But I feel like my layers in my hair never look good when they're straight because they're meant for curly hair, so it's gonna look silly. Okay, now I'm rambling, but let's get back to work. Basically, let's get back to work. Okay, guys, I've got the little headpiece, I think, done. I think this is the length I'm going to keep it at for now. That way I can do a bit of a shoulder thing without it being just like it clashing. But yeah, pretty happy with how it's turned out, honestly. Like, see the top. I'll do a better little tour later, but yeah, pretty exciting stuff. I've done this little thing at the front. I'm kind of tempted to add another one going down like here. So I feel like it gets a little lost there, but for now I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna probably have some lunch and then do the like bottom bit. What I'm thinking is like when you tie a scarf around your hips. But I'll put a little picture here. But yeah, I think I've got a good vision for it, so I think it should be good. But yeah, pretty exciting. I love the way it jingles, I'll be honest, the sound of it is so satisfying. But yeah, pretty fun, pretty fresh, exciting. Okay, guys, I've taken what some may consider to be quite a long break. It's been a couple of hours, but we're gonna get started on our skirt now. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm gonna figure out like the circumference. Basically, just make a long chain until it goes around my waist. And then I'm not 100% sure on how to do it the way I'm thinking. I might first do them, not sat in a comfortable position, but do them like going down the safety pins and then somehow line them up. I don't know if this is making sense, but so it's going to go around and then it's going to go like this. So one hip will have more coverage than the other. I don't know if I want it. Yeah, I'm thinking I like that sort of slanted look. Okay, so I've got the safety pins like around my waist. I've got like a big one here so that I can adjust it if need be. But yeah, so what I'm thinking now is to have something like that come down here, and it'll be a sort of like a cross. So like when you wrap a scarf around. Yeah, it's kind of the plan. This way I can also take it on and off easier. But yeah, I'm thinking coming down here. And I won't make it super long, because if I wear the miniskirt, it's like, okay, it's not there, but like, it's short. And if I wear the dress, it doesn't matter what length it is. Yeah, so I'm probably thinking about that much on the side, and then I'll just kind of go up. Okay, guys, welcome back. I guess to you it's not much of a welcome back, but I took a nice little break this weekend from making my little Halloween thing, and it's Monday now, so there's no time for tomfoolery. We have to get back on track, mostly because I really don't have time for the rest of the week to be doing this, so I gotta kind of have to do it and finish it now. And like ideally, so I don't have to stress on Friday, I would have like my whole costume ready. Like I wanna try it on, see what I want to do with my hair, maybe see what I want to do with my makeup. I literally have all day to do it, so there is really, except for my laziness, no excuse, which is hard to hear. But let's get crazy. Let's do this. You've got this, girls. We've got this. If you're also making your Halloween costume, lock the fuck in. Because I'll be posting this on the Tuesday, which means you have until Friday. So lock in. It's gonna be good, guys. I have a good feeling about this. Might have to make a little coffee soon, but I have a good feeling. Anyway, so today what I have to do really is finish the bottom bit, see what my situation is looking like with like how many safety pins I have, and whether I want to make a sort of shoulder one as well. I kind of do want to. If anything, what I might do is similar to the half on the hips, but I'm gonna do like just a cross, and then just like sort of shoulder pads, like a little triangle on each shoulder. I might do that. Gonna see what it looks like on the hips first. But yeah, I think that would be good. I think that would be a good one because I shouldn't need too many safety pins for it, but it should still look good. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's just go do it. Let's just see. So this is what it looks like right now. This is kind of what I'm going for. I just have to hook the rest of them on, and then I'm gonna see what it looks like on because it kind of, yeah, it does that. It like gets, I don't know, it's not falling exactly like a little triangle as I'd want. But we're gonna see once everything's connected, and then I'll see if I even want to add some like extra safety pins throughout this, so that, like it kind of connects these in a certain way. Maybe redo that crisscross. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just gonna connect the bottom bit, try it on, I'll connect it here, try it on, and then see how it looks and how I feel about it. Yeah. Okay. So can't really see it, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted to. It's kind of like bunched up weirdly. I don't know. I understand why it didn't work. Just a little and like sad about it. Not sad, but like ugh. So I'm not sure whether to just leave it like that because CBA and then kind of use it actually as a holster for my sword. So if I put it in like this, like then it'll stay. So I'm kind of thinking, also I haven't finished the sword, please ignore it, but I'm kind of thinking honestly leaving it like that because that way I can just keep the sword there, and that in itself is kind of like, ooh, you know, and then just doing the shoulder sort of parts. I feel like I might just do that. Yeah, I'll see. If anything, when I try it on the whole costume, I might change my mind. Sorry, change my mind. But yeah, I feel like as a holster, that's kind of more fun anyway. That's the whole situation with this. I'm not super impressed, but again, I'm just gonna keep going, do the rest of it, and then I can adjust it later when I've got the whole outfit actually together instead of just like wearing and focusing on this right now and then not having the rest of it, you know what I mean? Because this isn't the end of the world if it looks a little like floppy. No one's gonna come up and like look at the exact pieces and stuff. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is what the shoulder piece is looking like now. These are gonna sort of sit a bit like a boat neck, just like slightly off the shoulder, like just on the edge of my shoulders. And then this is gonna like go down my arm. I'm only gonna do this for now. I'm gonna just try it on and see how I feel about it. See if I want to like add more. I might add some like dangling pieces here just for like aesthetic. I don't know. But see if I want to add anything like going down or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna try it on with the tank top, and then I might try it on with one of the top options for my actual costume, just to see what that looks like all together. Okay, guys, not gonna lie, it's kind of exactly the vibe I was going for. So as you can see, it's like cascading over my shoulder a little bit. Can't really see it, but like the way it just sits on top is the way it just sits on top is kind of perfect. But yeah, I'll see if I can get like a better angle of it when I'm not holding this microphone. Actually, I'm gonna try it on with a different top and then show you guys all together. Exciting! Okay, so this is it with the top on. This is the top I would wear if I wear my skirt. As opposed to like if I wear the dress, I'll wear a different top. Unless I wear this on top of the dress, but we haven't decided that. But yeah, I love the way it like kind of just falls on my shoulder. It's just quite fun. It's like a small little detail. I'm not sure. I might either add another like row. That actually could be good. That might be better. Or I'll just add like another like link, a little droop there. Not too sure yet. Guys, I'm not sure. I want more to it, but I don't want to go too crazy, you know, like just add to add. Maybe I'll have some lunch, try it on all together, and then go from there. But pretty exciting. It does keep moving, which I'm a little bit like, oh, this is bugging me, but it's what it is. Like it was gonna anyway. Yeah, pretty fun. Okay, scratch what I just said, but I've just tried it on with the headpiece, and I feel like because the headpiece is kind of the main part of it anyway, I might not do too much more on the arms. You know what I'm thinking now though? I could do some sort of like hand, like wrap it around, like a little like chain wrapped around my like finger as well. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, okay. Anyway, but with the headpiece, I think it's pretty good. I think that's kind of the like it's giving night. I feel like, and then with my sword, guys, we might have done it. We might have done it. Okay, I'm gonna send some pictures to all the people I know, see what they think, and then come back to you guys. Okay, I take it back. I got too excited. This is kind of the fit, guys. I'm gonna try it on. Sorry, I'm gonna try it on with the dress, see if I prefer the dress, but I kind of feel like this might be it. A bit more badass. Got my sword. Got a little headpiece, my shoulder, which does just keep folding wherever it feels like it wants to fall, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm kind of obsessed. Yeah, again, send pictures to everyone I know. See if I can find any sort of maybe metallic sort of like silver tights. Maybe I could I'm gonna go to Stratford anyway to pick up Hannah's shoes. So maybe I'll go try and find some like silver tights. Because I'm gonna be fucking cold. But pretty exciting. I'm kind of pumped with this, guys, I'll be honest. Kind of obsessed.